Ready for play. First set. Roger Federer to serve.
Federer serving to Del Potro to start this one off. Of course, one of the underlying themes of this one is that the winner gets Rafael Nadal in the semifinals. That highly anticipated first U.S. Open meeting between Roger and Rafa, but Juan Martin stands in the way of that.
15-all.
Letting Roger know early on to stay away from the forehand. It was pretty funny the other evening.
30-15.
Roger posted one of those virtual images of Del Potro hitting a forehand with a big Thor hammer on the end of it, and of course it went viral.
Yeah.
14-15.
If that's the kind of tennis we're going to see tonight, it's going to be a treat.
Federer's everywhere
First game.
at the moment. It's the ability to hit those kind of shots. That's what makes him so good. Look at the spin that he's imparted on that. It's the waving that Wilson wand early on.
Juan Martin del Potro to serve.
So a quick service hold for Federer, and now the ball to the other side of the net for Del Potro.
Ellen, I went back and watched the highlights of this match that they played in 2009. And
15
the
love.
one from Del Potro was so good that particular day. Both cross-court, up the line. He was so good at exploiting Federer out wide to Roger's forehand. Just like we saw in that previous point.
Covered the ground, but didn't quite give it enough margin.
Roger closing down the net there, cutting off the angles. It's like a good goalkeeper, goaltender in hockey.
Make yourself big.
Yes, and go forward.
.128.
Just going back and watching that.
30-15.
The 09, yes.
Yeah, just watching that final made me realize it's been such a shame that he's really been out of the game for the last 4 or 5 years, because he could have really mixed it with the big boys. I mean, he could really take it to Djokovic, Nadal, Federer, and Murray. And I think he would have mixed up the big four a lot. Would have rattled their cages, even more so than what somebody like Stan Wawrinka's been able to do in the last couple of years.
Game, Del Potro.
Service hold for Del Potro. And we will see many of those shirts tonight.
One
as
game
many
over
as we will
set.
see the red
start of this match is going to be important for Del Potro.
Love 15.
If he wants to harbour ambitions of getting anything out of this contest, it's so important for him to start well. Can't give Roger a 2 sets to love lead like he did against Team. There it is again. The ability just to pull Federer out of his comfort zone on the forehand.
We talked about how many times these two have played each other, but only once since 2013. That's how much time Del Potro missed. That was in Miami of this year, and Roger won at 6-3, 6-4. We talked about how Del Potro would feel so much more in form now than he did back in March of this year.
Definitely. A lot more matches under his belt.
I think we might see a lot of aces in this match with these two serving.
Important waiting game for Federer. When does he decide to go to Del Potro's forehand? He got away with it on that occasion. Wasn't particularly anything special from Roger.
Advantage Federer.
It's 2 in this service game for Federer. Aces, that is. And a hold of serve for Roger Federer. The long serve early in this match.
Federer leads 2 games.
Big crowd here at Arthur Ashe Stadium to see Roger Federer and Juan Martin del Potro are on serve. About to start the 4th game of this first set. The winner gets Rafael Nadal in the US Open semis. We've got Luke Jensen with us courtside now. Luke. It's going to be
Thank you, ladies and
fabulous
gentlemen.
atmosphere.
Luke, Robbie alongside Alan, tell us a little bit about the conditions down there. Is it feeling pretty humid, cold? Ball going to be pinging through the air this evening?
(30-15).
This is coach in the white shirt, Sebastian Prieto. former doubles partner of mine. There's that wrecking ball of a forehand, as I like to call it.
40-15.
Just like Federer, he attacks the ball all the time, especially off that wing. Doesn't wait for it to come to him. And actually his grip as well on the forehand, almost identical to Roger's.
As the Federer is counting a call left center service line. Ball is called in.
So our first chase review of the night. Roger pretty confident. Juan Martin as well, because he never moved from where he was standing to hit his second serve.
Of course, Roger's former coach is in the house this evening. I wonder if you'll feel more pressure just to impress with the net forays, Alan.
I doubt it.
Game del Potro.
Overcooked it a little bit, and we're on serve through 4 games in this opening set. Stay connected
2 games all first sets.
to the U.S. Open on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube. Join the social conversation with hashtag U.S. Open. It's raining sideways outside, but you never know it in here. This 1-year-old roof on Arthur Ashe Stadium has gotten a lot of work through the 10 days of the tournament so far.
Good investment, wasn't it?
Second roof next year when the new Louis Armstrong Stadium next door is open. Take a minute for perspective that while it may be raining and some of the outdoor tennis may have had to be stopped today, those down in the Texas area and those facing the impending hurricane, our thoughts are with you. Roger landing 75% of his first serves in and winning 9 of 12 of those points thus far through the game. Second serve, he's only won 2 of 4 points.
All.
The slice that wasn't slick enough.
Del Potro make a few
40-30
off the forehand because he knows he's got to press. Can't trade blows all evening long off his backhand. It's always going to be a calculated risk.
Service hold for Federer. 5 games into this first set. We are on serve in the U.S. Open quarterfinals. on this wet Wednesday in New York City. Roof closed. Last spot in the men's semifinals at stake tonight between Roger Federer and Juan Martin del Potro. We're on serve, entering the 6th game of this first set.
Love 15.
Remembering the last Federer match against Philip Kohlschreiber 2 days ago when Roger had the medical timeout at the end of the 2nd set. He said afterwards it was no big deal. Just had a spot on his, first he said lower back, but because he was trying not to say what he really meant.
Yeah.
And he said on my quad area, okay, it was his glute. And just needed to get a little attention and wanted to go off court for some privacy to have that done. And those of us naturally curious about form and fitness will watch and see Roger's movement tonight. So far, so good.
Yep.
.127.
15-30.
Such a good demeanor on the court has Del Potro's arousal level is very consistent. I think that enables him to play well for long periods of time. Doesn't get too emotionally high, doesn't get down on himself.
This will sound a bit awkward to say, but he's a graceful big man.
He is.
Right, the steps
30
back,
off.
the serve motion, the shot, everything is graceful for a man as big as he is.
Yeah, he moves really well. For me, he's right up there with the likes of a Burdick, Marin Cilic when it comes to movement.
And he's aceful there.
40-30.
Not just graceful.
These are the kind of quality points he can string together. See when that first serve goes in, he's so dangerous when he gets to use the forehand. Similar sort of scenario.
Game Del Potro.
Service hold. 3 each.
3 games all first sets.
Severin Luthi on the left, wearing the Laver Cup team hats, and Ivan Ljubicic co-coaching with him.
At first. As the Federer challenging the home left, third always called out.
All right, have our second chase review at Roger Federer's request.
First service.
His second successful challenge. Who got the souvenir? Who got it? Nobody. Fell back onto the court. Oh. Next door at the baseball stadium, they'd be booing.
Despite having the same management team,
30 love.
of course, will be foes in the upcoming Laver Cup. Del Potro will be part of the world team, Federer, Europe.
It's an event a lot of folks are looking forward to. And certainly getting a lot of great support.
$30-15.
Del Potro's looked good when he's gone aggressively to Federer's forehand. There's very few players that can exploit Federer out wide on the forehand.
40-15.
It's a good thing because Federer, he refuses to back down on that forehand. And even when Del Potro goes hard and deep there, Roger will want to return it with interest. Of course, you take on a fair bit of risk when you play like that.
Game Federer, new ball please.
4 games to 3 in this first set as everyone has held their serve so far in tonight's match. And it's not; these aren't grounds passes. These are specific tickets for the night sessions, and so they might be a little harder to come by. A full Arthur Ashe Stadium at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in New York City. Roger Federer, Juan Martin del Potro on serve in the first set. The winner gets Rafa Nadal in the semis in a couple of days. Thinking back to that 2009 final between Federer and Del Potro, remember that Juan Martin beat Rafael Nadal to get to Roger in the final.
And he beat him with the big stick, didn't he?
Yeah.
He absolutely annihilated him. 6-2, 6-2, 6-2. I mean, to beat Nadal and Federer back-to-back matches to win your first major, the first time of asking. That was something special.
15-all.
So this is where Federer likes to try to find a way, settle into his service game, and then see if he can identify a weakness or something he can exploit to create that break of serve. He did right there. Just got that ball on the paint.
15-30.
Knows that he's just got to make Del Potro at least hit one volley there. Did well to keep the ball below the heart of the net. Did Federer force the big fella to volley up?
Nice answer.
30-all.
Well, we mentioned that Del Potro is going to have to serve well this evening. It's going to be the cornerstone of his game. Most players will tell you, especially players with big serves, if I serve well, I'm going to play well, and I'll be tough to beat. 77% first serves in so far for Juan Martin.
And he's won 13 of 17 of those points. 2 of 5 winning points on his second serve. Here's a second serve now.
Game Del Potro.
A hold of serve. So far, 2 solid players, 2 former Grand Slam champions, just teeing off and trading blows.
Lovely combination of shots. Spreads the court so well.
15 love.
This one's all about the spin. Coming around the side of the ball initially, and then that one a lot more linear when going down the line. There he opens the court with the side spin.
30 love.
That first serve is landing. It's so hard to get it back in play. That
40 love.
to not compromise.
Forty 15. Game Federer.
5-4 Federer. So we come for the 10th game of the opening set. Everybody's on serve so far. Del Potro to serve to Federer at 4-5. No break points, no opportunities, no double faults. Been a really well played match by both men.
$15 love.
And those last two serves, a great example of why it's going to be so important for Del Potro to keep putting that first serve in play, because Federer's had better opportunities and won more points playing the second serve. He's been able to create an advantage.
40 love. Game Del Potro.
Stronghold there of the two serves, Luke. You could have just one for the entirety of your career. You can only pick one of those serves. No.
Love 15.
Forehand from Roger's been a little off kilter in the match. He's mistimed a few. Oh, he's gotten away with one there, Alan. That was right in the strike
15
zone.
all.
Normally lethal. The forehand on the run is Del Potro.
This is going to be a fun atmosphere tonight.
Are you kidding me? That was massive.
30 all.
The wrecking ball in full destruction mode. 100 miles an hour that was.
And right to the end line.
At second serve.
Tough time to give up a double default.
30-40.
Break point now for Del Potro. He got it!
Game Del Potro.
First
Del Potro
service
leads
break of the
16-5
match goes to
Potro.
Juan Martin del Potro after a Federer double fault. Sets up break point. Serving to win the first set. Juan Martin del Potro at 6-5.
Thank you, plays away. Love.
Once again, an unforced error coming off Federer's forehand wing. It's leaking way too many already in this match.
Love.
Del Potro almost making 80%. In fact, 79% of first serves in, and you can see how many of those points he's winning. He's been exemplary in that department.
Took advantage of the second serve opportunity.
30-15.
This is vintage Federer.
So a couple of set points for Del Potro. Set number one to Juan Martin del Potro in 41 minutes. Winner plays Rafa in the semis. He starts this second set down 1.
15 love.
Starts it with an ace.
Oh, there it is again. Another forehand of rich quality.
15-all.
Luke spoke about the fact he doesn't hit the shot with as much spin. So to hit that kind of angle just shows you how clean and how accurate his ball strike is.
And the answer is at the net. So Federer in his round 1 match against Francis Tiafoe lost the first set 6-4, won the second and third, lost the fourth, came back to win it in the fifth. In his second round match, he won the opening set, then lost the second and third. So he has played from behind twice now in this tournament up to this quarterfinal.
$30 all. $40-30.
Not a happy camper. America, Roger's mother Lynette.
Use.
Tell you what. Right. Already 13. 4 Steris for Federer. Second time's a charm.
Advantage Federer.
Good defense by Del Potro to get that one out of his face and back over the net the first time.
Game Federer.
Fights to hold serve to start the second set.
First game, second sets.
Federer, the 5-time US Open champion, won 5 straight. It was, of course, Del Potro that kept him from winning 6 straight when he beat Roger in that 2009 final.
And that ended a 40-match win streak here. Of course, the bit of trivia this evening is, why is it only a 40-match win streak as opposed to being 41 if he had lost him in the final? Of course, it would have been 42 had Federer won. 7 rounds, 6 times. Let us know.
$15 love.
We'll give you till the end of the game.
And tonight we'll remember to answer the question.
Yeah. Of course, Alan has offered 4
here we
tickets
go.
to the semi-finals. Should you get the answer correct. Thanks, Alan.
The semifinals of the sea-level men's league
Down in Boca
in
Raton.
Boca Raton, Florida. It's not high-level tennis. But it could still be a good time.
30-15.
Sure, it would be.
Maybe not this weekend, of course. Roma, go away.
$30 all.
Roger find an opening.
Please.
Del Potro only 43% success on his second serve. 3 wins and 7 points. Missed that one. And an opportunity for Federer to try and jump out early in this second set.
Please.
Didn't catch that cleanly, did he?
Deuce. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain quiet between the players' 2 serves. Thank you.
It's unusual to see Federer mistime that ball so badly. Remember, the roof is closed, a wind to deal with.
There.
Advantage Del Potro.
And that second serve ball, and so now Del Potro with a chance here to try and hold serve after fending off a break point.
Deuce.
Look at that. Right to the margin.
Advantage Del Potro.
Break point saved, service held in a 5.5-minute game for Juan Martin del Potro. 1 apiece, second set.
1 game all, second set. Love. Net for service.
Remember, there's a sensor inside the court.
30-15.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned that, you know, there's that sensor in the court and it goes off on the monitor in front of the chair umpire. It's not something he's just listening for in a noisy building as Stefan Edberg looks on.
What
a legend he was, a former champion here. Still love watching him serve and volley. I even wanted to serve like him, believe it or not, Alan.
What was it that appealed about the game to you?
Just that serve and volley prowess, the single-handed backhand.
Service hold for Federer. And it's 2-1 early in this second set. A rainy night in New York City. The Unisphere standing just outside the gates of the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. The roof closed at Arthur Ashe Stadium for this US Open quarterfinal matchup between Juan Martin del Potro and Roger Federer. Del Potro won the first set when Federer double faulted near the end of a service game. And that was in the 11th game of that first set. Potro went on to serve it out to win the first set in 41 minutes. Just about 10 o'clock at night here in New York City on a Wednesday. Alan Bestwick, Robbie Koenig with you. Luke Jensen is down courtside. The atmosphere, if you're just joining us for this one, has been pretty raucous, as you'd expect it to be when the Federer fans and the Del Potro fans both get inside the same stadium.
First decent rally where we're seeing a fair few exchanges.
Love 30.
This time the Federer forehand holding up.
And now, small opportunity here for Roger. Again, Del Potro saved the break point earlier in this second set. Roger winning more points on Juan Martin's second serve than Juan Martin is.
Federer does that better than anyone. The ability to change the heights of the contact points. Such thin contact for that backhand. Staying so low.
So a triple break point for Roger Federer.
Please.
He's got it.
New ball, please.
He's not going to miss out on this. Nice big target with plenty of Federer dip. Great camera angle here.
So Roger Federer with the first service break of the second set and a 3-1 lead. And we remind you that USOpenShop.org is the official shop for 2017 US Open merchandise. The largest selection of tees, caps, towels, outerwear, and collectibles is available for you at USOpenShop.org. Federer serving, trying to consolidate.
15 love. $15 all.
That's right, normally you lose just a pound or pound and a half over the course of a couple of games, maximum. Strength throughout the course of his career is the ability to hold serve quickly after he's just broken. Put the pressure right back on his opponent.
Drop shot, but not the squat shot.
40-15.
Yeah, good body serve, that one following Del Potro. Couldn't get out the way. It was a good serve against the guys with long levers. Just keep the ball tight to their body.
$40-30.
Second double fault of the match for Roger. Still got a game point here.
Mr. Del Potro challenging the call. Right serve, multiple.
Is that a challenge? Do we have a challenge going on here? Chase review coming.
Game
and the
Federer.
volley is indeed in. So Federer consolidates the service
leads
break in a
4
4 games to 1 lead in this second set.
Del Potro with 2 challenges remaining.
Juan Martin del Potro in a bit of a hole in this second set. He won the first 7-5 over Roger Federer, but is down a break and 3 games in the second, serving here at 1-4 in this US Open quarterfinal.
$15 love.
That served particularly well tonight. Good pace, good accuracy, 130 miles an hour. You get that close to the lines, it's not going to come back.
Stepped around that one to try and send it out the side door.
30 love. $40 love.
Hard to get that one back in play.
Game Del Potro.
Very quick service hold to love for Juan Martin del Potro. 4-2 second set.
Back to our
Federer
trivia
leads
question.
4 games to 2 seconds.
And, we wanted to know why, when Del Potro snapped Federer's 40-match win streak here, it was only 40 matches as opposed to 41. Of course, the correct answer would have been that Roger got a walkover
15 love.
during that streak, and that happened in 2004 in a round of 16 against Andre Pavel. Of course, that doesn't get accumulated as a win.
30 love.
Incredible streak.
Yeah.
This guy's numbers, the biggest tournaments have been off the charts good.
40 love.
Let's not forget he made 23 semi-finals consecutively at the majors. 36 quarterfinals consecutively at the biggest tournaments.
Forty 15.
I just think the efficiency with which he plays, we both know, Luke, technically all round, I don't think there's been a better player. I think when you play with efficiency, you play quickly like he does, you win matches quickly, it saves your body.
Great shot.
Game Federer.
5-2 Federer. Closing in a second set.
Federer
win.
leads 5 games to 2 second sets. First set Del Potro.
Juan Martin del Potro having what looked like a moment there by the back of the court. He'd been under the weather a couple days ago. Got it out, a 5-set win over Dominic Thiem. Here serving to Roger Federer. Won the first set. He's behind in the second.
Best in the business at moving up the court.
Love
Good
15.
at taking time away from players.
Put that ball right to the end line, right to the feet of Del Potro. All he could do is bunt it back. Nice.
Just trying to
15
think of
all.
other players that were perhaps precursors to Federer, Luke, who took the ball on as early as what Roger did.
Thirty 15. Forty 15.
That's a good point.
Game Del Potro.
5-3. And now Roger Federer will serve to try and even this match at 1 set apiece.
Federer leads 5 games to 3 seconds. Right, please.
Used a certain volley a fair bit this evening.
15 love.
Very intelligently, just using a bit of additional spin on that first serve to get the accuracy. There it is, that oil painting of a backhand that is so synonymous with Federer.
30 love.
There's no panic here, picks his spot. anything you can do?
30-15.
Great serve to set up set points for Roger Federer.
40-15. Second set Federer.
We are even at one set apiece
6-3, 1-0.
at the US Open quarterfinal between Federer and Del Potro. Ready for play in the third set. Roger Federer, Juan Martin del Potro have split the first two. And keeping an eye on Del Potro, who we believe called for the doctor.
Yeah, I think some medicine.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Players are ready. Thank you.
Well, he went over into the corner with the towel to his mouth and then didn't want the ball boy to have to handle the towel, so perhaps ill.
We know he had a fever in his match against Team, so he was a little under the weather there.
A player of any less stature than Del Potro, and that might have been Federer magic. But the skyhook put it back in play.
Great feel on the lob, exploiting the space behind Federer.
Speaking of hooks.
30 love. $30-15.
Kind of return that really became so synonymous with Novak Djokovic, that ability to neutralize the first serve, but it was always about going deep down the middle to take the angles away from the server.
And it sounds so basic, but we
all.
saw it there. If you could just get the first serve back in play, you go from the play being 100% on your racket to being 50% on the opponent's racket in terms of the opportunity to make a mistake.
$40-30.
That will annoy Roger because he did so well to get back in the point again, neutralizing a huge first serve. For the first time this evening, not a shank off the forehand.
Net for service. Game Del Potro.
Finished with a flourish.
First game,
and they'll
third
change
set.
ends after the first service game of this third set. Earlier today, if you weren't with us, Rafael Nadal won his quarterfinal match over Andrei Rublev to book his spot in the semifinals. The winner of this one gets Rafa in 2 days' time. The other semi established yesterday between Pablo Carreno Busta and Kevin Anderson with a big win last night over Sam Querrey, eliminating the last American man in the men's draw.
Became the first South African in the Open era since Johan Creek in 1980 to make it that far. I'm sure Luke Jensen will remember Johan
15 love.
Of course, in that semi-final, led Borg 2 sets to love here in 1980 before losing.
15-all.
Sorry.
I'm just going to say what an incredible athlete Creek was.
Yep. 15-30.
First serve, second serve.
30-all.
Posting great numbers at net. 22 and 28-1. It's a healthy 79% of points won at net.
Early opportunity in this set for Del Potro. A break point. So a service break for Juan Martin del Potro on a Federer double fault.
Del
Sounds
Potro leads
familiar,
2 games
like
to
set
love,
number
third
one.
set.
Of course, in this 11th game of that opening set, it happened on the point before the break point. And Sebastian Prieto will be delighted. This charge has got the early breaker. Different feelings altogether in the Federer camp.
Mr. Del Potro challenging the call, right baseline. Ball is called in.
Let's see what Chase Review says.
More in than out is my feeling.
How about all in?
Love 15.
Great serve out wide.
With 2 challenges remain.
At the risk of repeating, the big 6 set when Del Potro lands the first serve, he's winning the points. The pattern is just about that simple.
Yep. A lot was made of the fact that
30-15.
Federer and Nadal have never met here in New York, but of course it's Federer who's actually let the side down more often than not. On 5 occasions they were 1 match away from playing one another. And it was Roger who's actually lost on 3 occasions trying to make that happen. Nadal on 2.
Roger the most 3 recent occasions.
Yes.
Game Del Potro.
Quick service hold for a 3-game lead in this third set.
Del Potro leads 3 games.
Juan Martin del Potro
1-0.
out in front as the doctor comes to the court to see him.
Find your seats quickly, please, behind the players. Thank you.
Big lead for Juan Martin del Potro to start this third set. A service break after a service hold and then a consolidation. Federer now with some ground to make up.
15 love.
And I know we have folks that are with us in the arena during the changeovers, but other folks around the world that are away in commercial breaks and such. The doctor did come to see del Potro, but he waved him off, as best we can tell. No treatment was given.
$15 all. $15-30. $30 all.
To make that one over.
You don't want to let Roger back into a game. You don't want to let him back into a set.
Yeah, it was nice to get that added insurance of a double break.
Oh, beautiful touch.
Combination of
30,
anticipation
40.
and shot selection here. Right on the money.
And now a break point for del Potro.
It's a brave play,
Deuce.
especially given that he served a double fault. To lose serve, second game of this set as well.
Advantage Federer.
So Federer saves a break point to save that service game. It's 3-1 del Potro in the third set. They
Del
have
Potro
split
leads
the
3 games
first
to
two.
1 third set.
Reminder to download the US Open app for all the latest scores, stats, match highlights, player news, celebrity sightings, and more, available in the iTunes and Google Play stores.
Thank you. Players are ready.
starts to add up though, Luke. 25 bucks a pop.
15 love.
Getting it restrung regularly. I mean, back in the day, we used to go with the thickest string, and hopefully that would last us a couple of weeks, right?
I think they
15
call
all.
that the cost of doing business,
Oh, yeah.
gentlemen. Arthur Ashe Stadium, 10:30 on a New York Wednesday. Third set, fifth game.
Mr. Federer challenging the call, right serve. Ball is called in.
And Roger Federer to ask for a chase review on Del Potro's serve. He's had a good eye tonight when he's asked for a challenge. By a whisker, though.
30-15.
Moving to the ball and slamming home a winner.
40-15.
Yeah, this is too central. Del Potro,
Both players
all
with
the
two
time in
challenges
the
remaining.
world.
Left too much meat on the bone.
That
is the first double fault of the match for Del Potro. Still landing 75% of his first serves in the match.
Net for service.
How about that backhand flick? Del Potro holds serve. He's up 4-1 in the third.
Del Potro leads 4 games.
Double faulted on break point.
Oh, it's scary good feel. There's not a lot of angle to work with there.
15 love.
Finishing the Rogers story. He double faulted on break point in his first service game of the third set. That's what's got him in this hole that he's in now.
30 love.
Oh!
30-15.
Scored an unforced error, so that's 26 for the match.
Hence the somber looking fans.
And in this set,
Nicely done.
in this set, well, in the match overall, Roger still has more winners than unforced errors. In this set,
40-15.
7 winners, 10 unforced errors.
Yeah, it's been so disproportional though. So many winners accumulated in that second set. And that's why the overall stats looking a bit skewed, I think.
Game.
Service hold, sorry.
Sorry.
2-4.
Del Potro leads 4
Break
games
it
to
down
2
set
third
by
sets.
set. Of course, so you get a more realistic view of how this match has panned out. It really does tell a story.
Thank you, players are ready.
You sense the unease among the Federer fans in the building.
Pays the price once again. You
15
tell me.
love.
Couldn't agree with you more, Luke.
Fifteen all. Fifteen 30. Thirty all.
25-mile-an-hour shot.
And he's so good at neutralizing the big serve. The chip return of his, just ask Andy Roddick how annoying it was.
Chance for Federer to break.
Thirty 40. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Players are ready. Please.
Right back in it. Roger Federer with a break of serve on Juan Martin del Potro. Roger Federer serving to try and even this third set up after breaking Juan Martin del Potro in the 7th game of the set. Del Potro just having a conversation with the chair umpire a minute ago.
Thank you. Players are ready.
Luke Jensen reporting that it was about the noise level in the building between first and second serves.
15 love.
The roof is closed. It's a night session at the U.S. Open. And it's two of the more vocal fan bases a player would have.
Thirty 15. Thirty all.
Faithful. How long?
40 30.
We've seen that throughout the course of his career. This ability to get the 3-point on serve when the pressure's on.
Deuce.
Good off-the-ball movement there from Del Potro, because after he had a good backhand cross-court, he just stayed in that corner. And I think out of the corner of his eye, Federer thought he had to hit that ball a little tighter to the sideline and yanked it wide. Oh! That was a good tactic, I think.
Advantage Federer.
Serving from the deuce court, Federer has gone up the middle and had good success in this service game. We're even. One set apiece and 4 games all in the third set.
4 games all, third sets.
Quick question, Luke. Marks out of 10 so far for each player, please.
Thank you. Players are ready.
Oh, the long reach wins the point.
Well, we know he's got plenty of power,
15 love.
but he's got a lot of good touch and feel. Now finished off with the old John Fitzgerald, little toppy volley there, Luke.
Under 26 miles an hour there. Del Potro's fastest serve of the match is 131. Steaming. ball into the photographer's pit, they actually have a ball boy or ball girl stationed down there in the photographer's pit to retrieve the ball and make sure it just doesn't get thrown back out on the court during play.
Game del Potro.
Service hold the love for Juan Martin del Potro, and the tension builds in this third set. The tension builds as we get to the 10th game of this third set. Roger Federer's serve was broken early on. Del Potro pulled out to a 3-games-to-love lead. Federer broke back, consolidated at 4-all. Now serving here at 4-5.
As Del Potro challenging the call, left baseline.
Chase
Ball
review
is called
coming
out.
here. I don't think that Del Potro is going to be satisfied with the result, because it looked pretty clearly long from here.
Golsons. 15 love. $30 love.
Del Potro now with just one challenge.
Del Potro with one
in
challenge.
this set. Steve Kerr,
40 love.
championship winning coach of the Golden State Warriors of the NBA.
New favorite team. I liked the Spurs when they were winning. Now I like the Golden State Warriors.
40-15.
Well, when he played with the Bulls with Michael Jordan back in the 80s. That's when I was first introduced to that sport.
Yeah. You're a popular guy, Coach.
Game Federer.
Federer holds for 5-all.
5-all, third sets.
Shoot that serve down the middle, as you said, on the deuce court very effectively. Kept it tight to that corner on the tee. Decent pace as well on the serve in that game, right around the 120, 125 mile per hour mark.
Seats, please, behind the players, folks. Thank you.
Nice little shot up the line, up the
15
tee of his own for Del Potro.
$15 all.
That's pretty talented, isn't it?
Thank you, plays the rate.
I have trouble hitting a shot like that without being behind my back.
$30-15.
So tough to judge, isn't it? What the pace is of that serve coming in, and how much give and how much push to put on it to send it back.
$40-15.
Requires a really fine touch. That's why these guys are the champions they are. service hold. 6-5 Del Potro. Now the pressure on Federer to hold serve in this 12th game of the third set.
Thank you, players are ready. 15 love. $30 love. Please.
The chip and charge, it sets up a game point. New York City, 11 o'clock, Wednesday night.
40 love.
The last quarterfinal of this U.S. Open. It's been a back and forth, very tense affair between Roger Federer and Juan Martin del Potro. We'll go to a tiebreak.
6 games all, third set tiebreak. Each player receives one additional challenge.
Tiebreak number 14 between these two. This is the record for this season so far.
Thank you, players are ready.
So the third set tiebreak, 1st to 7, must win by 2. Del Potro serves first.
Please.
The mini break to Federer to start the tiebreak.
One zero, Federer.
Oh, a piece of Federer magic. Could that be a major plot point in the outcome of this tiebreaker?
2-0, Federer.
Placed with precision.
Going for another one of those serves right up the tee. Del Potro jumps on the second serve and gets the mini break back.
2-1, Federer.
Didn't try to hit it too hard. Nice big target from Juan Martin.
Thank you. Please the ready. (3-1) Federer.
So another mini break for Roger.
(3-2) Federer.
So now the serve comes to this side of the net.
Lovely shape on that forehand. On that occasion, wisely making sure that the approach was directed to the backhand, Luke.
Challenge in the call, right center service line. Ball is called in.
Chase review.
Delpo's pretty sure it's out.
He would be correct.
He's right back in it.
4-3, Federer.
And one thing you can be absolutely sure of is he's not going to back down with that forehand.
Played 7 points in this tiebreak, had 4 mini breaks. On the speedometer.
Outs. This is a Potro challenge in the call. Left service. All's called.
Forgive the line judge for being late with the call, but he was ducking to keep him taking that one in the face. Chase review shows the ball out. And a good call. Advantage now back to Federer, who gets 2 serves to try and win this tiebreak.
This is Del Potro with 1 challenge remaining.
Once it's the Del
6-4.
Potro forehand.
Federer.
That's misfiring and just letting him down here.
For the set. Del Potro got that in.
6-5. Federer.
Federer challenging, trying to challenge.
As the Federer challenging the cold left baseline. Ball is called in.
Chase review will show the ball good.
Yeah, Del Potro saying to me, don't ride off my forehand just yet.
So 6-5, and now 2 serves to Del Potro.
That's a Federer with 2 challenges to
Such
make.
big match players. Let's not forget Del Potro saved match points against Team. Handles the pressure very well.
Thank you.
Double fault.
Can you believe it?
7-6 Federer.
Can you believe it?
So a 3rd set point.
What feel from Del Potro. You talk about clarity of thought under pressure.
7-0. Eight, 7. Federer.
Opportunities to close the set out. Not converted. Playing with fire a little bit.
Oh, what a combination of shots. Big time players make big time plays on big time points. Pouring it on. Del Potro taking it to Federer.
9-8.
Bringing
Del
out
Potro.
the heavy artillery.
Yes, it's that tense. Del Potro takes the 3rd set.
7 games to 6. Del Potro leads by 2 sets to 1. New ball, please. Fourth set, Federer to serve.
We start
Seats,
from
please.
zeros
Players
in
are
this
ready. Thank
fourth
you.
set, but Juan Martin del Potro winning a 10-8 tiebreak to take the third set. He leads 2-1. Federer serving with new tennis balls.
15 love. $15 all.
Fourth double fault of the match for Federer.
That was nice.
30-15.
Elevation sensation there from Roger.
$40-15.
14th ace of the match.
Game Federer.
Quick service hold for
First game,
Roger
fourth
Federer.
set.
When he lost that first set, he came out in the second set and got a break at 2-1 to go ahead 3-1. He seemed to, I don't know, Luke, if you agree with this sentiment, but he seemed to knuckle down, kind of get angry and reinvigorated by what had happened to him.
$15 love. $30 love.
Ace number 8 for Del Potro. His first serve percentage has dropped in the match from what it was earlier. And that has
40 love.
been where Federer has been able to have a reasonable amount of success. He's on that second serve.
Game
Dropping
Del
the ball
Potro.
in play like that, it's going to be hard to have a lot of success. And a
One game
service
all,
hold to
fourth
love,
set.
or one apiece.
Some quite a feel on the chip return today as Federer.
$15 love.
Yeah, so say feel
30 love.
depth control is normally so good there. You know, somewhere out, somewhere in the net. He just hasn't got his range on that chip today.
40 love.
And that's both for the forehand and backhand.
Game Federer.
that thought continued shortly. But another service hold to love to start this
Federer
fourth
leads
set.
2-1, fourth sets. Del Potro leads by 2-1.
Murmur in the building. As Juan Martin del Potro has a 2-1 lead
Thank
on
you,
Roger
pleasure.
Federer. Very quick holds of serve for both players in the opening 3 games of this fourth set. Winner of this one gets Rafael Nadal in the US Open semifinals.
Love.
Will we get to see the Roger-Rafa matchup finally in this US Open, or will Del Potro spoil the party and get another matchup for himself with Nadal as he tries to win a second US Open championship?
He's managing that backhand so well.
30 love.
Something he's had to do. Doesn't have the raw power, so the placement is so important. Doesn't try and hit it too hard.
Love.
Seems to be working okay.
Game Del Potro.
Always speak of the
2
good
games
players,
all,
Luke,
fourth
and
set.
how they manage weaknesses. They never try and go for too much on that particular shot. Of course, when they've got their forehand, or in Del Potro's case, that's when they're prepared to go for more. Understanding your strengths and weaknesses as a player is such a skill, isn't it?
Yeah. Just looking to see.
15 love.
Forgot that there was 1 point scored against serve in this set. Otherwise, the server has scored every point in this set.
All. 15-30. Offs. Please.
Now a real opportunity for Del Potro.
15-40.
Get into the middle stages of this fourth set. Got some break points to work with. Try and gain an advantage on Federer. One saved. Still
30,
another
40.
defaced.
Deuce.
Roger finally coming alive. Old Faithful coming back. That's unbelievable.
Advantage Del Potro.
So another break point for Del Potro.
He's got him.
Third time is the charm. Federer saved 2 break points. Del Potro got him on the third. He leads 3-2 in the fourth. So Juan Martin del Potro gets a service break at 2-all in the fourth set, serving here to try and pull ahead of Roger Federer. He's up 2 sets to 1 in the quarterfinals of the US Open.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Players are ready.
In the last set,
Love
Roger
15.
got a service break on Del Potro at 2-4. He was behind in the set 3 games to love. He wound up coming back to tie it up 4 games all. And then they played that epic tiebreak.
$15 all.
Third ace of this set for Del Potro, 10th of the match.
$30-15.
Absorb the pace.
40-15.
Return a serve.
Consolidates the service break for a 4-2 lead in this fourth set.
Del Potro leads 4-2, fourth set. Love.
Great serve. Dear Roger Federer, how many times have you faced this kind of situation? As good as you are and how many wins you've had over quality players, you've had to dig from behind before.
Oh, that is naughty.
30 love.
So a couple of those this evening. Extreme slice. Can't see it coming. Well disguised.
40 love. Forty 15.
Fifth of the match, second of the set for Federer.
Game Federer.
Follows it up with a rocket out wide. It's down 3-4 and down by a set to Del Potro.
Del Potro leads 4-3, fourth set, and by 2-1.
Eighth game, fourth set.
Thank
US
you,
Open
please.
quarterfinals. Juan Martin del Potro with a 2-1 lead on Roger Federer, and he's up a break in the fourth.
Net for serve. Love.
No time to
30
react.
love.
Dropping the hammer. One more time.
Love. Game Del Potro.
5-3 Del Potro. A game away from the US Open semifinals.
How good is the serve being this set?
Del Potro leads 5-3, fourth set.
Behind this deal. He's been ruthless, coach Sebastian Prieto. Be ecstatic with the way things have turned out so far.
For Federer, need to hold serve and then try and find an answer, find a break.
Love 15. Love 30.
How's this for a Thor hand? Whoa!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Players are ready. Wait, please.
This time.
$30 all. $40-30. This is Del Potro challenging the call. Right
Challenge here from Del
line.
Potro.
Ball is called in.
And a chase review, though he has gone to his chair already. Caught the line, service hold, Federer.
Game Federer. New ball, please.
Serving with new tennis
Thank you,
balls
ladies and gentlemen. Players are ready. Thank
for the
you.
match.
Shot has been world class.
15 love.
It's again a combination of power and depth. It's too hot to handle.
Thank you. Players are ready. Thank you.
Can Federer find a way to engineer a service break? Or is his US Open about to end?
30 love.
Remember, Potro's only lost 1 point on serve in this fourth set. Perfect behind the first. Until now.
$30-15. Thank you. Players are ready. Please. 30-all. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please.
Overcooked it.
40-30.
He has missed it from the country mile.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please remain quiet between the players' two serves. Thank you.
So we come to match point for Del Potro.
Thank you. Players are ready. Please.
Del Potro is back in the U.S. Open semifinals.
7-5, 3-6, 7-6, 6-4.
What a moment for the Tower of 10 deal.